Hello everybody and welcome to our second match of Week 8. Here we have the Saguaro Sudowoodo going up against the Seattle Scissor. The battle of the double S teams, it would seem. And I will admit, while this match does have less playoff implications than most, Saguaro appears to be locked into playoffs now that Eastern Shore has taken a loss earlier in the week. And Seattle will not be making playoffs with their current record. However, this does give us a good idea of what Saguaro is looking like going into playoffs. It may also allow them to shift slightly in their standings, their seeding, because they're the 4th seed on the advanced side. They may rise above the 4th seed on the indigo side, so go from the 8th seed to the 7th seed, for example. So let's jump into it. Let's see how this match plays out. Here's game 1. Banana opens with an earthquake on T-Tar. T-Tar responds with a fatal rock slide. Heracross comes in, threatening a brick break. Is T-Tar going to escape? Goes to Moltres. Megahorn. Fire Blast destroys the Heracross. And in comes Jenna's Tyranitar. Suicune enters on the Miss Rock Slide. Not really opting for any defensive switches. Jenna is here to swing. Jenna's not retreating. Never mind, she's retreating. Goes into Charizard. Interesting. Bold move. Double Edge. And Charizard's gone. Gyarados. Now that's a Pokemon that could come in on Suicune. Hidden Power Electric, though. Never mind. Saguaro was expecting that. Snorlax, another Pokemon that could come in on Suicune. And we Body Slam the Moltres. No Para, though. Frankly, if this Snorlax has Curse, that is an out. Opting to just Body Slam. It does have Curse. Interesting. It goes down before it can click Rest. Tyranitar, last mon standing. Looks like Ice Punch is going to clean it up. And a 6-0 win for Saguaro. Let's go to game 2. Tyranitar in on the Cloyster. We can see another Rock Slide. Yes, Cloyster should live. It's faster, so it gets off a spike and get off 2 spikes if it chooses to. Goes for the Boom instead. Jenna's T-Tar enters. Aerodactyl comes in. Whoa, we're playing some mind games here. Empire Flying gonna obliterate the Heracross. Metagross comes in. Meteor Mash is scary. 54 on Moltres. You gotta respect how much damage Metagross does. And now Aerodactyl is burned. That is severely going to cripple this Pokemon. Only now doing 22% to Snorlax. Snorlax, welcome to just curse up here as long as it doesn't get flinched to death. Probably rest here. There it is. Metagross is in, gonna Earthquake. Curious what the attacking moves are on the Snorlax. Body Slam and something else, or just Body Slam? Shadow Ball. Ooh, well that's neutral on Metagross in this gen, so Metagross should be able to finish that off. Is it Choice Band meta? Is that why we're not using Meteor Mash? Fire Blast plus Burn is going to take out the arrow. a rare sight. Moltres defeating an Aerodactyl. Jenna Snorlax comes in, but Suicune is already starting the boost war. Yeah, you gotta do more Calm Minds than that if you want to hurt a Snorlax. Body Slam gets the para. That's something for Seattle. If I'm Jenna here, I'm just mashing Curse. I'm cursing up. Another para. Oh man, that's huge. I think you hit Curse once or twice, and this might be winnable. Why? And then a freeze happens. Disgusting. That's disgusting. Forces Snorlax out. But Metagross comes in. That's pretty good. Let's hit Meteor Mash. We know Meteor Mash would kill that Moltres, too. That would be funny if Will-O-Wisp could thaw out a frozen Pokemon. Fire Blast will thaw, but Jenna did not click Rest there. So it looks like Snorlax is gone. And now Earthquaking Arrow. It's going to do some big damage. I think Suicune can clean up here, or maybe T-Tar if it's faster. There's Meteor Mash. I think it's a little too late. We are locked into this move, it seems. Fire Punch. Does it get the burn? It does. Ah, that's rough. I believe it is a choice banded meta. That's tough. That burn sucks. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think you could have gotten through Suicune. Maybe. Yeah, actually, that burn might have been really important. But anyways, game 2 goes to Saguaro. Saguaro wins the set. +9 differential. Congrats to Saguaro on finishing the season strong. Had a rough start. 0-2 at the beginning. What was it? 2-3. But then eventually brought it back, and now finishing 4-4. So congrats to Saguaro doing what they needed to make it into playoffs. And they're in. I believe they'll be fitting in as the 7th or the 8th seed, but I always get the math wrong, so I could be wrong and something else may come up. But yeah, looking at the chart here, it looks like they'll be coming in as either the 7th or the 8th seed, depending on what goes on with the Bean Boy Blue Platypus and the Tucson Toros. We're going to start up commentary for another set in just a moment, but thanks for watching, guys. Shoutouts to Jenna on closing off another awesome season. Always great to have Jenna in the league. And excited to see what Saguaro does in playoffs. Catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching.